Aloha, I'm Kiana Cayabyab, and you're watching Star News Live. Here are today's top Hawaii headlines from the editors at the Honolulu Star-Advertiser. Hawaii health officials reported 114 new coronavirus infections today, bringing the state's total since the start of the pandemic to 29,681 cases. No new coronavirus-related fatalities were reported today, so the state's death toll remains at 463. Today's new infection cases include 72 on Oahu, 30 on Maui, 8 on the Big Island, and 4 Hawaii residents diagnosed outside the state. Health officials also reported 8 new hospitalizations of virus patients. The number of active COVID cases rose by 23 for a total of 1,223 currently active infections in the state. About 28% of the general population in Hawaii has received at least one dose of the COVID-19 vaccine. A former junior ROTC instructor at a Kauai high school was ordered to remain in jail on allegations that he sexually abused a student and filmed the abuse. A federal judge today granted prosecutors' request to keep Victor Aguilar in jail pending trial. Assistant U.S. Attorney Micah Smith said the 65-year-old Aguilar poses a very serious danger to the community. Aguilar appeared at today's hearing by phone from the Honolulu Federal Detention Center. Prosecutors said Aguilar used his position of trust and authority at Waimea High to exploit the girl. And he allegedly kept folders on his computer of photos of dozens of other students in bikinis. If convicted of producing sexually explicit child pornography videos of a minor, Aguilar faces a mandatory prison sentence of at least 15 years. Honolulu's bus public system has begun the transition away from paper bus passes, which are being replaced by electronic passes. The City Department of Transportation Services says that by July, the transition to the HoloCard system will be complete. Starting July 1st, the paper daily and monthly passes will no longer be available for purchase. Bus riders will need to use a loaded Holo electronic fare card instead. Passengers just need to tap the Holo card on the card reader when boarding the bus. Passengers without a Holo card will still be allowed to pay with cash. Officials say the Holo system offers balance protection against loss or theft and the ability to automatically reload the card. In the future, the Holo card will also be the primary payment method for Honolulu's new rail transit system. A memorial fund has been set up in remembrance of Malakai Maumalanga to help his family with expenses. Maumalanga was gunned down at his home in Aiea on Saturday. He is survived by his wife, 3 children, and 2 foster children. Maumalanga was a former teenage gang member who turned his life around to serve high-risk youth on Oahu. He was the Redirectional Services Director for the nonprofit Adult Friends for Youth. Donations to the Malakai Maumalanga Memorial Fund can be made at any Central Pacific Bank branch or through the Adult Friends for Youth website. Finally today, the Maui Invitational NCAA basketball tournament will feature Arkansas, Ohio State, and San Diego State in 2022. The 2022 field was announced today and will also include Arizona, Louisville, Texas Tech, Creighton, and Cincinnati. Arizona is a 2-time Maui Invitational champion from 2000 and 2014. Creighton and Texas Tech will be making their first Maui appearance. The tournament is traditionally hosted at the Lahaina Civic Center, but it was moved to North Carolina last year due to the coronavirus pandemic. It will return to Hawaii this November. For more on these stories and all the latest headlines, subscribe to the Honolulu Star-Advertiser. Visit Hawaii's top source for breaking news online at staradvertiser.com and download the Star-Advertiser mobile app. Mahalo, and we'll see you back here tomorrow.